Так, всем привет. Тебе плохо? Мне нормально. Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. Так, давайте вспоминать. Короче, для тех, кто смотрит запись, 9-я часть прохождения, и я тут на распутье касательно перекачки и составления пати. Сейчас весь стрим потратим на то, что я буду перекачиваться. По-моему, я пришел к мнению, что в пати должно быть Тахар, Драгаст, Изгрим и Урам, да? И с дропером перекачивается в киллера. А не в дамагера заклинаниями. А убивать всех будет Урам. Так попробуем сделать. Сейчас сохранение есть. Выпьем банку чистого листа. Сразу разделся. Поехали. Я уже забыл, а что тут аура это становится? В третьем уровне прокачки. А, вот. Ля топ вообще. Так, что мне по статам-то надо? Что мне здесь все, от чего зависит? Сила воли, интеллект. Так, доспехи 5 выносливости. Так, окей. Андергаст как был. Остается. Изгрим. Я вот думал насчет перекачки из грима, но не надумал. А, это нельзя на 3-й уровень качать. Ля. Это у нас аура, да? Нет. Что-то здесь аура у него тоже становится. А, вот, призыв к оружию. Сопротивление всему. Ага. Здорово. Как поживает сетевой режим Spellforce? Не знаю, я даже не пробовал ни разу. Мне не особо интересно. Так, и мы берем с собой Урама. Значит, Срохина надо снимать. Так, Урам. Урам-зам-зам. Да, тут есть какие-то ауры? Вроде нет. Так, что по броньке для Урама? Можно дать 2 клинка ему. Последний сдох, последний схлип. Кровотечение, а тут замедление. Но урон маленький, 24-26. Что это такое вообще? Так, шлем меняем, естественно. Колечко. Вероятность крита, вероятность блока. Это из... получается колечко для тебя. Здорово всем, ребят, здорово, здорово. Я разбираюсь, что тут нам надевать. А, шлем-то из гриму, ля. Доспехи осталось бы ему найти еще нормальные. Призыв пожирательницы усиливает. Ля. Это, кстати, очень сильное кольцо. Пожирательница — это та фигня, которую я не стал учить, да? Прикольно. Ну ладно. Привет, то последняя героиня, который присоединил сразу после Урама в списке. Какая-то ассасин Шиана, я не помню там. При этом она мысли читать умеет. Все, что я могу за нее сказать. Блин, а кольца-то нет для него нормального. От здоровья, что это? А, ну мы сейчас кольца-то купим какие-нибудь. Уже что-то я упанул. Но я сам не знаю, что это за дамочка. Эти доспехи получше. Они, конечно, чуть послабее по сопротивлениям обычному, зато по магии хорошо. Ой, сложно.
Anything on your mind? Yes.
What is it? What is it?
That's
Так, эльфов никаких мы обучать не хотим.
So long, Taha.
Погнали по торговцам. Смотреть, что кому надо.
Yes? Have you come to see the fruits of my labor? I'm sure I have just
Могильный
what you
холод,
need.
копье, посох двуручный.
Come again.
Нет, не
May
нравится.
Tiara bless your path. Ah, Corporal, I've found some new treasures. You might want to take a look at them.
Да-да-да, New Treasures. Магия свет. А у меня, кстати, что здесь напялено? А, это мне не надо теперь. Это тоже мне теперь не надо.
What's next?
Значит, у меня амулет, 2 кольца свободны.
What do we need? Huh?
Ah, Corporal, I found some new treasures. You might want to take a look at them.
Магия света подешевле. Но выглядит вроде неплохо.
A fair offer.
Колечко еще надо найти. Вообще не помню, надо перепроходить. Так тут вообще игру, говорят, перелопатили те, кто играли.
Let me see what you have.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Everything for the weary traveler.
Наследие Нория 10% к атаке, множитель силы способ. Ля. Очень сильный амулет. Хорошая бронька для Урама, по идее.
Good choice.
Intriguing.
Yes.
For potions and scrolls, I'm sure
Так,
I
тут
have
только
just
банки.
what you need.
Ой, банки, свитки.
Good choice.
Fine.
Я так и не понял, как этот ящик достать.
Yes? Looking for some orcish craftsmanship?
Молоток двуручный. Это вряд ли.
Certainly.
Zalraka.
I want to train the fire.
All right.
Это свитки для...
Here's what we
Да.
can do.
А, тут еще арбалет есть, интересно.
Let me know what you need.
Will do.
Yes.
That's all for now.
Will do.
Я
Fortune
не то
favors the
нажал.
man with the.
That's all for now.
Ты, блядь,
Will do to
ты зачем
an
дергаешься?
honorable man,
Тип,
That's all for now.
вы
Will do
прикалываетесь?
Tahar. A drink a day, keep
I want to buy.
music to my ears. What did you have in mind?
Снижение стоимости для людских этих. Не.
Let me see what you.
Certainly. Yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Гномья монета и погибель лича. Если персонаж под эффектом маска лича, за маска лича. Так, монету-то купим, понятно.
Pleasure doing business with
Что
you.
такое маска
Come
лича?
again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's
Это
turn.
способность какая-то? Ну, выглядит как жажда крови.
Let me see what you.
Certainly. Shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords.
Кто-то шарит? Маска лича. Может, этот предмет такой есть?
Let's see.
Посмотрим.
Yes?
Let me take a look at your designs.
Of course. Take all the time you need.
Come again.
Yes?
May Tiara
Now would
bless
you
your
look at that?
Скрафтить мы ничего не можем. Больше пока что.
Tandai Tahar. Come to trade?
I'm sure I have just what you need.
Вот, колечко мы это купим.
You know how to bargain, don't you?
Кто его наденет?
We should get moving.
Прям пускай наденет. Сейчас у меня что такое вообще? Вялость. Типа урона чистый. Но у меня же 2 меча взято.
Blasted armor.
What is it? As you want. A fine plan.
Не совсем понял я с доспехами. Пойдем за амулетом.
What can I do for you today?
Let me see what you have.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Huh?
Ну все получается.
What do we need?
That's the way.
Let's see.
What can I do for you
Обычные
today?
кольца у тебя
Let me see what
есть?
you have.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Swords.
Нет.
Everything for the wary
Got it.
traveler.
Huh? Oh.
Ah, Corporal, I've found some new treasures. You might want to take a look at them.
Да кольца вообще шляпные.
Good choice.
Understood.
Да думаю, и не могу придумать. Что как лучше вообще. Очень много всего навалили сейчас.
Huh?
Can you tell me more about your craft? About demonology?
And why's that? Thinking about a career change?
It's certainly a powerful school of magic. I could see myself dabbling in it.
Well, the moment you start dabbling with it is the moment you enjoy a very painful death. There's a reason demonology is forbidden. Most people who mess with it die. But sure, if you have questions, ask.
Let's start with the basics. What's the core principle of demonology?
It's simple. You study demons and their powers, and bind them to your will. And thus you gain access to their powers. Take a devourer. Once you've studied and subdued her to your will, you can access her strength. And I'm not talking about merely summoning her. You can channel her powers.
How is that supposed to work? Channeling their powers.
Hard to describe. Just imagine that the demon becomes a part of you. You connect it with your magic, so to speak. And when needed, you can call on it to help you. It's not just the power that comes with it. It's also the feeling. Channeling the essence of a Zarek Nar, a tribe eater. It's a feeling that compares to nothing else in this world. You can't understand it till you've done it.
So in order to bind them, you need to beat them in battle, correct?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that, but yeah. In a nutshell, that's it.
And I'm guessing that's what makes it so dangerous.
Among other things, yes. What can also happen is that your body simply can't handle a demon's unleashed essence. It can cause a brain rupture similar to what these masks the Purity use. And, to be honest, that happens to 8 out of 10 students of demonology. They subdue a demon, get excited, and let all their energy rush in at once. As a result, their brains explode like a watermelon hit with a warhammer.
So, why exactly is demonology forbidden?
Because it's dangerous. And because demonologists can be extremely powerful. More than some members of the ruling caste would like to see.
Is there a limit to how many demons you can bind?
No. If there were, I wouldn't still be traveling after all this time.
Interesting. Thanks for the insight.
Sure.
Got it.
Ну, погнали.
Now
Interesting.
would you look at that?
А, надо еще способности распределить. Сейчас придется это делать. А я сейчас не могу это сделать. Здорово, Андрей. Да, игра классная. Висло, что ли?
Blazes, battle noises. They're already inside.
What are your
Стоп,
orders,
я же
Tahar?
We have
хотел...
to seal the entrances. If
А
they
как мне
breach through
поменять? Мне не
through
нужен
one of them,
Рохин.
we're done.
Then we need to split up. I'll get some of my men and make a stand in the southwest.
Then I'll take over the northwest. That's the hardest one for them to reach, so chances are they still haven't made it.
Then we'll help you.
Good. And Tahar, if what that scout said is true, and House Utran is really part of this attack, don't harm her. I know my sister. This does not make any sense at all. There must be a reason for all of this.
I'll do my best. Good luck, Angar. We'll come to your help once the other entrances are secured.
Do that. Nihalth, guide your sword, Tahar.
Sure.
Come on,
Да что за
Tahar, this
шляпа?
way.
Сейчас перекачивать всех опять? Бля. Я думал, что мы переходим из хаба на миссию, и мне он предложит сразу пати взять на миссию. Как обычно это делалось. А тут сразу те, кто у меня были изначально в хабе.
Blazes. Battle.
Что-то загрузки как в Старфилде. Да, я еще амулет не купил. А как пати-то поменять? Теперь такой
What
вопрос
can I do
серьезный.
for you today?
Let me see what you have in stock.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Farewell.
А, нет.
Anything on your mind?
Не понимаю.
Something you need? Tahar, what is it?
I'll be off. Yes?
Yes?
Yes, of course.
Я тупой?
What's next?
Как мне взять в отряд другого персонажа? Справа сверху палатка. Где?
A fine plan.
А, ебать. Бля, хоть бы обозначение какое-то было. Спасибо. На карте. Видите, нет никакого.
Huh?
Never mind. I'll be going.
Huh?
Can you tell me more about your...
And why's that? Thinking about a career change?
It's certainly a powerful...
Well, the moment you... Most people...
Let's start with the basic.
It's simple. Take a devourer.
How is that supposed...
Hard to It's not just the power.
So, and I'm
Among... As a result, they're...
So...
Because it's...
Is there...
No.
Interesting.
Sure.
All right, why not?
Спасибо.
Interesting.
Yes?
Interesting.
Pathetic. Well...
Так, теперь надо способности распределить. По-нормальному.
Corporal?
Попробуй. Да, у меня вообще концентрации теперь нет. Надо купить кольцо на увеличение концентрации. А так а шлем теперь мне это тоже не нужен. Я ж теперь не бью. Я сложно. Я говорю, что час-два будем бегать.
Ah, Corporal, I've found some new treasures. You might want to take a look at them.
Silver swords. A fair offer.
Так, надо шлем
Let's
теперь.
see.
Какой-то магический.
What can I do for you today?
Let me see what you have.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your
5 концентрации, ну это же такое говно.
pleasure doing business.
А есть
Come
магический
again.
какой-нибудь шлем?
I'm getting new wares by the next moon's
What?
turn.
Yes? Have you come to see the fruits of my labor?
А, тут так много хороших апгрейдов для эльфов, для людей вообще ничего нет. Меня вынуждают играть на эльфах, ребят.
You know
Делать.
how to bargain, don't you?
Сидеть, играть на эльфах, получать удовольствие, что ли?
Ah, yes.
What is it?
Зыт. Я
That's it
эльфов
for
получать
now.
не хочу.
Okay. So
Сейчас
long,
пойдем
Taha.
еще раз по торговцам пробежимся. И этот тоже без кольца второго.
Certainly.
Так, это только чертежи продает,
I want
да?
to buy.
Music to my ears.
Нет.
What did you have in mind?
Концентрация. А что вы мне втюхиваете? Какую-то дичь.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Certainly. Want to trade? You know how to
Это
bargain,
только
don't
доспех.
you?
Yes?
Let me take a look at your designs.
Of
У
course.
тебя только свитки.
Take all the time you need.
Да.
I'm
This
sure I
way,
have
right?
just what you need.
Tandai Tahar. Come to trade?
Kalea to Northampton.
О, ста.
Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
Хотя бы у Раму второе кольцо. Ладно, бегай пока в нем.
Huh? Sure.
Так, пока они бегут, я пойду баки. Так, я тут. Погнали, чё. Залагало? Нет, так грузится долго.
Blazes. Battle noises. They're already.
What are you?
They don't.
Good. And Tahar,
I'll do.
do that. Nihal.
Come on, Tahar. This way.
Северо-западный вход. Северо-запад это вверху.
Ага.
What's next?
Tahar, you're awake.
Shit. So they've already breached the outer walls.
They will soon. That masked thing on the other side. I don't know how he does it, but he's draining me.
Drain. Iria!
Ellen's reins. What happened?
The barrier gave up. Are you injured?
No, just a scratch. Seems like Scryer Elion got the worst of it.
Can you take care of her?
Yes. I'll get her to the Nexus as quick as possible. Be careful, Corporal. I have a feeling that masked priest wasn't Lacane's only ace up the sleeve.
Probably not. Stay safe, Iria.
Shit, this doesn't look good.
Блин, как будто на игру какой-то патч вышел. Иконки стали другие. По подсветыванию это. Полоски здоровья стали более удобные. Да, он там кастует долго. Победите жреца в маске. Погнали. Побеждать его.
Sure.
Ну, еще удобнее стало. Понимаешь, где чей хил? Или я туплю, может.
Who was that? If I had to make a guess, I'd say he's one of his commanders.
A fine plan.
This way, right?
Я ж это все уже разведал. Меня по новой гоняют, как сосунка какого-то. Слушайте, а уран дамажит очень даже. А что это за билка? Держайся труп в небольшой зоне вокруг вас, почему не наносит магический урон каждому находящему. Ой. Мне кажется, что уран убийца просто. Демонолог, черт.
Understood.
Let us make this quick.
Damn it! I need healing.
Damn, I need healing. Пока нормас.
All right, why not?
Blasted armor.
Sure.
Finally.
As you require.
Ля, это что-то вообще имбовое какое-то. Вы понимаете, что он может все трупы взорвать вообще?
What now? The southwest, the southeast, and the northeastern entrance are still undefended.
Then we need to take care of them.
Тайна чистоты. Подожди, урам. Это чисто его ветка, да, оккультизм. Бля, вообще топ.
Yes, as you want.
Huh?
You're here. Good. I assume that means the northwest is secured.
It is. How about you?
Well, we managed to fend off their first attack. They aren't purity, though.
What then?
Mercenaries. They don't have a banner, so they could be about anyone. Thing is, they've put up a siege weapon of sorts right up that hill, which prevents us from retaliating.
What kind of weapon?
I don't know. It looks like some kind of catapult, but it seems to be magic-fueled and throws fireballs which cause massive damage. We're out of reach, but the moment we move against their camp, it'll decimate us within seconds.
Whereas, if you attack the machine directly, the mercenaries themselves will fall into your backs.
Or swarm right into the city, yes. We weren't enough to split up, but now we are. Good timing, in other words.
So you want us to destroy that weapon?
Yes. The moment it is down, we'll go for their strong point.
Understood. Let's get this done.
Let's get this done.
That's the way. This way, right?
Will do.
Просто в туман войны тыкаешь, он бежит куда надо.
Danger up ahead. Sure.
Pathetic.
Mercenaries.
Let's see what we can do. Fine.
Я пока способность нажимал, Урам уже всех ушатал.
Really?
Рыли. О, рыли. Ой, тут бойня какая-то была.
Leave it to me. Everything has an end. I will do as I know.
Ой-то вообще. Че я бегал с этим Рохином, когда Урам такой жесткий?
A fine plan. As you want.
There it is. Take it down.
Shit! Kill them!
You read my mind.
Let us make this quick. As you require.
That should do it.
Вот и все.
All right, why not? Corporal?
Now would you look at that?
I will do as I know.
Blazes. This is Commander Katras.
So,
Кто там?
purity now.
Corporal Tahar. What a surprise.
Katra.
Don't talk, friend.
А,
Fight.
это тот тип, который... Короче, я забыл, как миссия называлась. Но я его узнал.
Fine.
Everything.
Danger!
Он вообще откисает, как... Сайленс на всех повесил. Ты посмотри. Пес.
They killed one of our heroes.
That's the way. Stay with me, will you? Huh?
All right.
Yes. That shouldn't happen.
А чё он не умирает?
Yes.
А, вот умер.
Blazes, Tahar. Now I know why Lacane wants you dead. You really know how to fight.
Give me one reason not to kill you.
I guess I can't. Can't help with that. Look, this isn't personal. Lacane and his fanatics took down my camp and gave me a choice. Repent and accept the light, or have some stern-faced priest ram a bloody pike up me arse. So, unless you have some odd fantasies that I don't want to know about, don't tell me you wouldn't have done the same.
A loyal man wouldn't have.
Well, good thing I never swore loyalty to you or the Empire, isn't it? Don't kid yourself, Tahar. You would have done the exact same thing. Pretend all you like. In the end, we're all selfish pieces of shit. And the only difference between me and you is that I'm honest about it.
Any last words?
I hate to disappoint, but we're not quite there yet, friend. Goodbye, Tahar. Too bad we couldn't be on the same side this time.
What the?
The teleport rune. Wise choice.
Let's get back to Angar.
Жалко, что не добили его. Он ж крыса.
We drove them back. Their commander escaped, though. He had a teleport rune.
Hard luck, I suppose. Well, you secured the entrance, that's what matters. What about the rest of the city? Are we safe?
Not yet. Hold your position for now. We'll meet at the Nexus once all this is over.
Understood. Tiara's blessings to her.
There's still 2 entrances we haven't covered yet. Let's hope it's not too late.
Sal Raka.
What's the situation? I don't see any Purity men around here.
No, not Purity, but someone else. According to my scout, they're gathering their forces down that valley. My gut tells me they're waiting for reinforcements.
If it's not the Purity, who are we dealing with? Another one of the royal houses?
No, I don't think so. To me, they look like bandits. But they're fighting under Aeonir's banner. And the man my K-Ran hunter took down had the Purity symbol tattooed right across his forehead.
Sounds a lot like the Bane to me. The ones who massacred that Nortander outpost in Leafshade.
Huh. Yeah, that fits.
Damn it. What's the plan then?
Well, now that you're here, I say you move out and crush them. We'll hold our position and cover your backs.
Simple enough. All right then. Move out.
Попробовал Штормгейт, играется приятнее, чем выглядит. По первым ощущениям, игра слишком пресная, словно никакой оригинальности в ней нет. Так и есть, скорее всего. Что тут ты прав. Ворвался, поставил лайк. Если брать вторую балду, это норм? Baldur's Gate 2 это хитяра. Для меня лично. Ты уж там сам для себя решай.
Fine.
Как тебе?
I'll keep you shielded.
Fine.
Да, Урам просто вырезает все вообще. То, что не попадя.
Will do.
Ну, я после стрима сейчас скачаю, посмотрю. Что там вообще за игра?
The fabled pariah. Interesting. I thought you were...
Let's just get this over, shall we?
My words exactly.
Да Урам ее вообще.
Not bad, Tahar. Not bad.
Why are you doing this? Throwing your lives away for some deluded madman.
Deluded? You're confusing something, Tahar. The Harbinger is pure. We're pure. You. People like you are who are making this necessary. It wasn't always like that, you know. A long time ago, this world was a world of peace. But then man gave in to temptation. They were weak, and they chose sin over virtue, sin over purity. And now look where we stand. Our history is a testament to our corruption. Wars, rape, hunger, illness. They are Aeonir's punishment for defying him. But that era has come to an end. We will make the world pure again and make it worthy of Aeonir's return.
You're fanatics. You've completely lost your mind.
On the contrary, we found it. But you're beyond repentance, so let's save ourselves the breath and end this already.
What the?
Go after after me and lose your city and your friend, or save them and let me go. Your choice.
She got away.
No time.
Так, а что тут выбирать-то? Сейчас парней этих вынесем просто. Все. И все. Мы еще поступим хитрее, смотрите. Они сейчас подойдут, а я туда.
They killed one of our heroes. Help! Please! They killed one of our heroes. Help me!
Да я не успеваю тебя лечить, блять, ты только умираешь моментально.
I'll keep you shielded.
Отмудохали меня, короче. Лучники ябучие.
They killed one of our heroes.
Ебать.
Blazes, Tahar.
Bloody.
Oh, look. So, unless you have some. Well,
Any luck?
goodbye.
What the?
Teleport.
Let's get back to Angar.
Zarek's fangs. Tahar's all wrong. No, my...
Damn, simple enough. All right then, move out.
Надо все-таки было лед оставлять. Со льдом бы я бы разрулил эту тему.
Does this never end?
Ну ладно, я просто кликом все пытался делать. Сейчас придется контролить. Второго переписи.
Ага.
You read my mind.
Really? Easy.
Ну, ты можешь здесь это сделать?
The fabled pariah. Interesting. I thought you were dead.
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
My words exactly.
Leave it to me.
Так-то по факту.
Yes. Understood.
Not bad.
Why are you doing?
But that era has
By slow.
no Tahar.
She got away.
No time to go after her. We need to secure the entrance. Pathetic. Leave it to me. Help me, Frank!
What do we need?
They killed one of our heroes.
Fall.
Ой, блядь, не то. Надо убрать ее. А, она теперь вообще снялась мне. Сначала надо ее активировать, потом уже убрать.
Help, please.
All right.
This way, right?
What is it? Yes, of course.
Got it. Will do.
We should get moving.
Не, я другой качнул.
Make this quick. Well, let me know what you need.
Было близко. Я качнул другую способность.
Yes.
Это начало. В толпу убивать.
A trap. I should have seen that.
Their leader got away.
I figured. But it won't be the last time we see her. We secured the entrance. That's what matters. What about the rest of the city? They attacked from all sides at once.
Yes, I know. We'll take care of it. Just hold your position for now. Once all this is over, we'll meet at the Nexus.
Understood. Don't die, Tahar.
I'll do my best.
What?
There's still 2 entrances we haven't covered yet. Let's hope it's not too late.
Что такое трансферация?
We drove them back.
What about...
Not
Understood. Tiara's blessings to her.
almost through. Just one more entrance to go. We should hurry. What's this?
My newest invention. Or, to be more precise, my newly recovered Shaper technology. I call them, Death Towers.
Death Towers?
Yeah. While you were asleep, I did some more research on how the Shapers used the Nexus to defend their city. This is the result, though they won't hold forever. And my gut tells me the Utrans are up to something, because I haven't seen Lady Moira yet.
So it's true? House Utran is fighting for the purity?
Yeah, and quite viciously so. In other words, your awakening couldn't be more timely.
What do you suggest?
Well, as you know, I'm not the best at tacticians, but from what I saw, the attacks are currently coordinated by 2 Utran commanders. If we stay here and make sure no one gets through, you could take out those commanders in the meantime.
Got it. I'll come back when it's done.
Good. Nihalf guide your blade, friend.
Так ты со мной же идешь, что ты там придуриваешься?
Sure.
Child's play.
Трансферация — это магия света. Ну да, это я читал. Я просто название не помню. Пока что мне она не нужна.
Danger up ahead.
I will do as I must.
All right.
That's Tahar! Get him!
Well, I'll keep you
He's dead. Let's find the other one. Let's see what we can do. As you... Corporal. More fighting.
Вот это мне очень нравится способность. Прям вообще классно. И визуально прикольная.
Easy.
Yes, of course.
I'll keep you shielded.
Кастуется долго, зато он ваншотает типов.
As you require.
That was the last one. Back to Iskrim.
Доложим, говорит, их с гриму вернемся. Давай попробуем.
Let's see. Tahar, did you deal with those commanders yet?
Yes. What the?
Finally!
Lady Utran, what's the meaning of...
Пошла на смерть.
All right. One more step and I'll slit my throat.
I don't understand. Why did you betray the crown? Explain yourself.
Explain yourself. Oh, Tahar, you must understand the situation. You're not in a position to give orders. So here's what's gonna happen. You will let me walk away unharmed. You can have my soldiers, I don't care. But if you make only one wrong move, I will end this by slitting my throat.
I don't get it. What in blazes happened to you?
Who knows?
You're bluffing.
Try me.
Fine. Get out of here.
A man of reason. One more thing, though, before I leave.
What?
You will repent. All of you.
Там голос мужика на фоне ее одурманили.
What? I mean, what was that? That is... Wait, I have a theory.
About what happened to Myra?
Yeah, but let's talk about that later. I think this entrance should be safe for now. The Death Towers will make sure of that.
Good work. That'll help us. We need to discuss things at the Nexus.
Of course. Thank you again, Tahar. I'm glad you're back.
What do you mean? She was possessed. This doesn't make any sense.
I'm afraid it does. But again, I have a theory. The rune. While you were asleep, I tinkered with it a little.
You think the rune has something to do with this?
A rune. But it's probably best if I show you. Follow me, Tahar.
I'm coming too.
All right, let's see. Turn around.
Tiara's breath.
Что произошло?
So, you get the idea.
Mind control.
Yeah. There are still some critical problems with it, and what I've done is far from what the Harbinger did with Lady Moira. But Tahar, this rune, it has so much potential. If you thought what it does with the Godstones was fascinating, it's just the beginning. The Shapers, the Khazarlanthep, they knew their full potential. And this is the reason they were so powerful. Do you see it now? They...
Have you lost your bloody mind? Stop that! Whatever it is, stop! Stop it now!
What?
Stop it for fuck's sake!
Fine. You're free. Go and take a nap.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
So you actually possessed those men?
No, I mean, yeah, the room did. Look, Tahar, I know that I was maybe a bit too enthusiastic here, but can't you see the potential? Those soldiers, they do anything you command them to, without batting an eyelid.
And you think that the Harbinger controls Lady Myra, right?
Yes, and in an extraordinarily powerful way, if I may say so.
Huh. In other words, we need to find a way to break that possession. Right now, House Utran is under the Harbinger's control.
Madness. This is madness.
Whatever it is, let's tend to the wounded first. We'll discuss everything else in the Nexus.
Yes. Let's do that.
So many casualties. I just don't understand. We just ended one war. Now the Harbinger starts another.
Because he's a self-obsessed lunatic like most people?
That's an easy explanation.
Well, you can twist and turn it as much as you want, but that's what it boils down to.
All right, let's catch our breath first. Angar, I'll talk to you when I'm ready to discuss the next steps.
Good. I'll be waiting.
What's next?
Finally.
Tahar, thank Nihalf you're awake. For a while, I wasn't sure you'd make it. How do you feel? Out on the battlefield, we didn't really get the chance to talk.
I just found out that my mother is a Shaper and that she's still alive. And now Rondar Lacane took her. How do you think I feel?
Bad, I assume. Sorry, that was probably a stupid question to ask. It's a tragedy. The purity on the loose, with the power of the Archfire in the Harbinger's hands. Who could have seen that coming? For what it's worth, I'm sorry I had to go through this. I truly am.
I always had my doubts about Lacane. Only I didn't expect this to happen.
I figure.
Be that as it may, all that matters now is that we stop him. What about you, Iskrim? I doubt whatever bargain you struck with Lacane still stands. You're still here. So I guess you aren't planning on leaving.
Me? No, of course not. Where would I go, Tahar? There's no way of knowing what the Purity would do if they caught me. He wanted to kill you, so maybe Lacane doesn't want to leave any witnesses. Not to mention that we're still in the ancient Shaper city, full of marvels waiting to be discovered.
Well, I'm glad you're able to see it that way.
A frown hasn't helped anyone yet, has it? There's, one more thing I wanted to ask you. It's about your mother. About Andra.
Ask.
I'm not sure how to say this, but she was a Shaper. A living Shaper.
What are you getting at?
All tragedy aside, you have to understand how fascinating this is. A Shaper who survived through the Aeons. And as if that weren't enough, you even turn out to be related. I have so many questions, Tahar, so many questions. Iria said at the moment Andra and you melded, she made you see something. Fragments of her past. Now, I can't help but wonder, what was it? Did you see Mullendir in all its former glory?
I didn't see anything. It's more like I suddenly have that sense of familiarity. Especially here.
But that's even more exciting. She must have transferred some of her memories onto you. I wonder if that's part of this melding ritual. Look, Tahar, I'm not sure how to say this, but how would you feel about it if I examine her? There's so much we could learn from her, even if her mind has left her body.
Why? What are you hoping to gain from that?
You mean apart from being able to examine the body of a living Shaper? There's much we could learn. Maybe we could even find something that helps us fight Lacane.
If you really think it helps, all right, do it.
You really just said that? By Nihalf, thank you. I'll talk to Undergast as soon as possible. His knowledge will be a great help. It'll be a while before we can start, but we'll do it as soon as possible.
Стоит рядом со мной Undergast и этот. Я, говорит, поговорю с ним. Ну, поговори. Что-то я уже устал вообще за сегодня.
Yes.
Наверное, закончим. Просто устал, имеется в виду. Не от игры. Просто устал за сегодня.
Blasted armor.
Tahar, ready to discuss the next steps?
There's just one thing I still can't wrap my head around. How did Lacane become so powerful? How could he rally so many people behind him?
The big question, isn't it? In the end, I think it boils down to the fact that he poured salt into the wounds the Mage Wars had left in Northander. You see, it's not hard to rally people behind you if they are desperate enough. He just gave them a simple answer to a complex question. And the people believed him. Though I don't consider him a pragmatist, he really believes in what he says, that Aeonia will return once mankind has repented. Which worries me even more. There's nothing more dangerous than fanaticism, fueled by magical power. Your father is the best example.
Он стал моим товарищем.
I want to talk about Sentenza. His death.
Well, what is there to say? As I heard the story, he didn't leave you much choice.
So you're not angry?
For you defending your life? No. I never understood why he was so obsessed with hunting you down to begin with.
But he was acting on your orders.
Well, yes, strictly spoken, he was. You were a traitor. Or at least, that's what we thought back then. That witch hunt in Iskander, the battle at the Eye, that was his choice.
Why? Why did he want me dead so badly?
Well, I can only guess. But to me, it seemed as if he felt as if you had, I don't know, betrayed him. He always spoke highly of you. Did you know that? At times, it almost felt as if he considered you his own kin.
I thought so.
You see, Tahar, in the end, both he and I are men born from war. Seeing people die at your command, hearing the widows and the orphans cry as a result of your choices, it changes you. You need to find a way to deal with it. And Sentenza did so by shutting off his emotions entirely. Or, at least, to the outside. But in the end, he always did what he thought was best for Northander. He saw the Harbinger's true face, even before he revealed it. And I brushed it off as his usual distrust towards anyone, which was, as you know, a fatal mistake. And who knows, maybe if I had listened, it would never have come to this.
Without the Harbinger, I'd be dead.
That's true. But this discussion isn't leading us anywhere, Tahar.
You didn't tell me yet. How exactly did you get here? Weren't you in Greyfell when the Harbinger took over?
No, I wasn't. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here. But we were on our way back the night it happened. As you can imagine, it was a hard choice to make. But eventually, I left my pride behind and realized attacking Greykeep with the little division I was traveling with would have been suicide.
So you fled?
We retreated. The rest is simple. We went to Iskander because we had heard the rumors about your army. There, we met one of your scouts, and then the Elven woman, Iria of Finon Mir.
Oh, she decided to let you in?
Correct. You know the rest. Your people were a bit distrustful at first, and I don't blame them. After all, they'd been fighting the Royal Army not too long ago. But eventually, they realized that we were on the same side.
Well, I'm fine with you being here, but know your place. This is not Greykeep.
I know it isn't. No reason to flex your muscles, Tahar.
I am.
Good. Then let's call your companions.
Good. Now that you're all here, I'd like to plan how we proceed. As...
Tahar, I think you should allow yourself some more rest. You were in a coma for more than a month, and we still don't know what that melding actually did to you.
Isn't it obvious? It made him more powerful.
Yeah, but where does that power come from? What effect does it have on the human body or the psyche? We don't know.
I'm all right, Iskrim. Just trust me.
Fine. Then go on.
Thank you. So, our objective is clear. We need to defeat the purity of light and save my mother. Angar, am I right to assume that Lacane made Greykeep his new base of operations?
Correct. It's the center of his power, which is both good and bad. It's bad because Greyfell was built to withstand any kind of ambush.
And why is it good?
Because it also means if we succeed and reconquer Greyfell, we'll cut off the snake's head. Once we kill Lacane, the purity will fall. However, there's no point in fooling ourselves. That battle for Greyfell will be bloody, and if we want to have even the slightest chance of winning, we need to join the remaining houses.
Ultran, Hallet, and Wulfgar.
Yes. If we put this army together with theirs, we might stand a chance. Also, you should see if you can strengthen the alliances you already have, Tahar. I have a plan regarding that, so we can talk further once this meeting has been concluded.
So do I.
All right. So where do we start?
It's up to you. But before we can even think about arranging a conclave between the houses, we need to break that spell the Harbinger put on my sister Myra. Iskrim, any ideas?
Actually, it should be simple. We need to find the one controlling her, take the rune, and, well, destroy it in the forge.
And who is controlling her? What if it's the Harbinger himself?
I doubt it. The manipulator has to be physically close to his subject, so it'll most likely be someone in Lady Myra's army. But your rune will react to another rune's presence, so once that person is near, you'll feel it.
Good. Then I have a plan. The Harbinger has taken up position in Iskander, between the Utran and the Everlight border. You know that place, Tahar. It's where your father started his rebellion.
The Loyalist camp. So what's your plan?
We strike in full force and take the castle. He'll be forced to initiate a counterattack, and my sister's armies, the Utran army, will be the closest ones at hand.
A bait.
Yes. We hold the castle against the main army, whereas you, Tahar, and a small troop get behind enemy lines. You find the rune carrier and strike from the shadows. Obviously, you'll have to act quick. We can't hold against the entire Utran army forever.
All right. So we take over the castle, wait for the Utran armies to cross the border, sneak behind their lines, and eliminate the rune carrier. And once Lady Myra is freed, we will try to gain the support of House Hallett and House Wulfgar.
Yes, though we'll need to take care of something else before that. But let's discuss this when the time comes.
Agreed. One more thing. This will be dangerous, and our original mission has been completed. In other words, if any of you are thinking of leaving, now is the time. Well, then we best get prepared now. I'll tell you when we head out.
Understood. Tahar, I'd also like to talk with you if you have a moment.
Corporal Tahar. A word, if you will?
Who are you?
Private Miller, Corporal. I'm from the Royal Army and came here with the Lord Marshal. We've captured someone who we suspect belongs to the Purity. He was seen in the deserted village outside this city, and he looks suspicious. He claims to be a simple courier sent to deliver a message to you, but we didn't want to take any risks. He's outside, near the entrance to the caves.
I see. Thank you, soldier. Dismissed.
Corporal?
Ядрить тут наваливают инфы, конечно. Так, кто это такое? Военное дело? Блять. Всем доброго времени, лучше Spellforce 101. Доброго времени, держите в курсе. Слушайте, а он очень крутой. Прям вообще топчик. Можно вместо из грима брать. Хотя у изгрима есть сопротивление. Но он тоже неплох. Очень много классных персов, тяжело выбрать кого-то одного.
Tahar, it is good to see that you have recovered. This place and these people lack guidance without you.
They did?
Yes. The Lord Marshal tried to assume control, but as you might have expected, he did not have everybody's support. I was even fearing an internal power struggle, and I'm glad it did not come to that. I must say, Tahar, your mother, she is remarkable. I have always wondered what the Shapers look like, and now I do. It is fascinating, though I suppose this is a difficult topic for you. Forgive me if my words were inappropriate.
It's all right.
Good. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Yes? What is it?
So, Undergast, when you told me about your split with Lena, I got the feeling that you were more than just colleagues.
You are asking if we were in love. Am I correct?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Then let me start by telling you that the term love is undefined and that theories about it conflict one another. I have read a lot of books on it, and I've studied the poems, and I've come to the conclusion that it is ultimately a primitive, carnal urge that people have come to romanticize for the emotions that come with it. I, myself, never felt it, and maybe that was because I saw the underlying mechanisms. I always found it strange how people overreact so strongly to such a simple emotion, and maybe that very fact stopped me from being able to feel these emotions at all.
So, what you're saying is that you were never able to feel love, but then Lena came along and you did.
No, it was not that simple. What stood out in our relationship was that we connected. I've never felt that before. You see, Tahar, to me, the bonds people have always felt peculiar, and I am not like Yana. Her mind simply does not have the ability to feel these bonds anymore. She had them once, but then she lost them, as she became a dreamweaver. My brain is capable of feeling these things, but I am unable to connect with the outside world. I only have my own mind as a frame of reference. For example, when a person tells you yes, whereas he or she means no, you might be able to feel this discrepancy because you are able to empathize with her. I can't. To me, this person's distress would make no sense whatsoever. But then there was Lena. For some bizarre reason, she understood me and I understood her. Or at least, I thought that I did. It was as if this barrier, this shell that separates my mind from others, was pervious to her emotions. I know how strange it sounds, and I also have no explanation for why this was, yet it changed me. All at once, I felt connected. Do you know this feeling, Tahar? You have traveled with these people for quite some time now. Is there anyone you were, well, fond of?
Well, yes, there is.
I see. Then you probably know how distracting such a feeling can be. To be honest, when I first became aware of that bond between Lena and me, I was horrified. I could not focus anymore. When I sat down to write my studies, I realized after hours that none of what I had written made sense at all.
Am I right to assume that your relationship ended with your disagreement over the Creators Guild abandoning its neutrality?
No, you misunderstand. We never had a relationship. Although the feelings were mutual and we, well, acted on them, we never felt the need to bind ourselves to some close-minded societal construct. But yes, you are correct. It was the disagreement that broke our bond. Quietly, she left and never returned again.
How do you feel about this?
That is a good question. I still think about her, almost every day. But the more time passes, the more this entire episode starts to feel like a vague, distant dream, the way an elder must feel about youth. I do not know how I would feel if I ever saw her again.
I can imagine. Well, thank you for trusting me with this, Undergast.
You have nothing to thank me for. If this conversation helped you get a better picture of me, I'm glad we had it. But there is one more thing I would like to ask you, Tahar.
Tell me.
Do you have regrets? Do you ever feel as if you could and should have acted differently than you did act?
I've lost count.
I understand. You see, I've never told you this, but I find your resilience to be remarkable.
How so?
Well, it is no secret that you have endured a lot of pain, especially your early childhood must have made a mark on your psyche. But still, you did not give up.
Well, I'm doing what I can.
I can see that. Either way, I think we have spent enough time talking. We should get back to the tasks at hand.
We should. So long, Undergast.
Бля, душевно. Ладно, ребят, сохраняемся. Я что-то устал сегодня уже. Продолжим. Ну, наверное, завтра и продолжим. Посмотрим, что там Штормгейт, конечно. Но есть некие подозрения о ее регулярности в реиграбельности. Вот. Спасибо всем, кто был. Коротенько, но зато душевненько. Все, не болейте, кушайте апельсинки. Спокойной ночи. Пока, пока.